Hey guys, on today's video, my very first video for tweaks on jailbroken devices, I am here to show you guys some cool tweaks that I have that you cannot do with a device that is not broken. So if you are not jailbroken, I do not have a video currently posted on how you jailbreak, but you can easily find many videos on YouTube. Just make sure for a few tips before jailbreaking. Make sure you back everything up. You don't want your stuff to be deleted. You don't want to learn the hard way like I did. So go ahead and watch videos before you do it, and then go ahead and give it a try. So I am currently on iOS 8.1.1, and before I actually start showing you guys the tweaks, I want to show you guys where you can find this out. And you usually go to settings and you click general and you click about, and it'll easily tell you right here on where it says version. It'll say 8.1.1 right there. And the reason why I want you guys to know what version you have is because when you get tweaks off the Cydia store, which you should know about if you're already jailbroken, it'll tell you, like for example, if I get activator, which is one of the ones that are easily known, it'll tell you which version this is. This one's easy to tell because it tells me I'm compatible. But most will say only works with like iOS 7, and if you're on iOS 8, it might be crashing your stuff and it will take you to safe mode. So that's just a tip I want you guys to know what version you are on, which you should know because when you jailbroke your device, you chose you guys know what I mean. So if you do not know about this, or you are not familiar with this, and if you are familiar, go ahead and skip the video. But if you aren't familiar with this is how the Cydia store looks. This is the main page, gives you information about this stuff, and even at the bottom of this, it tells you what version you are. It tells you iPod 5, and I am jailbroken on iOS 8.1.1. Tells you Cydia, it tells you all that stuff. So you know you don't have to go to settings. You can easily go in here. Here are the sources that you guys should all know about. These are important. Why? Because when you get these sources, it enables you to get more tweaks. There's some tweaks that you might want to get, and it might not let you get because you don't know how the source that comes with that tweak. So very known tweaks, I think I have them all. One really big source that you want to have is Big Boss, Buy Your Apple, and Hack Your iPhone. I think those are the three that you should have. The rest I got because I wanted to get certain tweaks. I will write down the sources down below so that you guys know, and if you guys have them, that's great. Here is changes. This is just gonna be any change that any updates, and it'll tell you what has changed, what updated, and it's just so that you know, kind of like on the Apple Store, it tells you what updates you need. This is what this is. Here it tells you everything that you have gotten, that you currently have installed on your device. These are all the tweaks I have. Now before I get into the tweaks, I want to let you guys know that I know a lot of tweaks that I do not have on my device, and in future videos I will show you guys about those tweaks. Here, you usually look for tweaks. Like I showed you guys earlier, activator, it'll come out, and when you want to get a tweak, you press modify. It usually won't say modify, it will say install, and I'll show you guys that, but that's where you usually find it. Going back to the sources, I forgot to add a thing. When you want to add a source, you easily press edit, add, and you put in the source, and then you press done, and it'll have all these wordings coming up. Okay, so that's that about how you would get tweaks. One of the first tweaks I want to show you guys, it's called Barrel. If you have been jailbroken for a very long time, or if you're new to this, if you're jailbroken for a long time, this isn't gonna be new to you. This is gonna be really common because this tweak has been around for the longest. It's called a Barrel, and as you see when I flip the pages, it has a different customization I'm sorry, I totally pronounced that wrong. The when you flip the pages, it's different than when you don't have your device jailbroken, and I think that's kind of cool. Mine's kind of simple. It's, you know, you flip and it's like, you can't really tell, but you can. It's little things that make this jailbreak experience really cool. And the way you see it spelled is exactly how you would find it on the jailbreak. I'm sorry, in the Cydia store. So I want to show you guys some really cool ones where you guys are like, wow, I need to get this. One of the best ones in this is Vortex, because the way that it customizes from this page to the second page, it's really darn cool. You see, and it's something that it doesn't get stuck. You can keep going forever. And I think this one's a very cool. Barrel has a lot of them, and this one actually has its own, you know, app, I guess you can say. Usually the tweaks are found in settings, but this one you don't need to go into settings. I just want to show you guys a couple so that you guys can see what it does. This one's a really cool transition from the first to second page here, and I think that is freaking amazing. So that's Barrel for you guys, and I'm gonna just show you guys one more because this is one of my favorites. It's really cool. I think this is one that everybody has to have. It's fun to play with, and when you're bored sometimes, or when I'm bored, sometimes I just flip around and see the cool transitions, and I find different ones. So, and it doesn't lag, as you see. So that's a Barrel for you guys. And if you're new to this, you don't know how to get it, of course, so I'm going to show you guys real quick. You easily put in Barrel and it will pop up. As you see, I already have it because I have a green check mark, and that's Barrel. And you would just click install. It says modify on mine because I already have it, so don't even worry about that. But that's where you would get it from, and just it'll respring your device and so on. And that's the very first tweak. Our second tweak, as if you probably noticed, you probably didn't, as you see that I was showing you guys my cool transitions from Barrel, you can't do this on your Apple device. You can't go into your pages all the time, back and forth, you know. As you see, I'm just going continuously. Usually on an Apple device, you would go from page 1 to page 2, and if you want to go back, you have to go like this. Well, here on this tweak that I have, I can go from page 1 to page 2 to page 1 without going back. And that is really cool. This tweak, my friends, it's called Möbius. This tweak allows you to continue going on the scrolling. You don't ever have to go back to your first one if you want to go back. If you're here, just keep going like if you're going to the next page. I really like this tweak because I feel like it just makes my life so much easier. This is Möbius, exactly how it's spelled, so make sure that you guys get this one. When you get it, make sure you enable. You don't want to not enable. As you see here, it doesn't let me go. This is a perfect example. See, and I have to go back, and I'm just stuck, so it gets annoying. That's why I got it, because as I enable it, so easy. It just makes everything so easier. I definitely recommend this tweak. It's really cool. And that's our second tweak for today. Our third tweak, which many people have because they have an iPhone, but if you're on an iPod, you do not have your battery percentage. So if you have an iPhone, this tweak is no big deal. But if you're on an iPod like myself, then this is a big deal. So as you see, I just enabled it, so you can't see my battery percentage. Once I enable it, you can see my battery percentage again. So for a lot of iPod users, this is a big deal, because not knowing your percentage, it can get annoying. You kind of have to go with the little bar up there, and having the percentage right by its side, like if you have an iPhone, it makes the experience so much better. So this is battery percentage iOS. I believe this is our fourth tweak. Let's see, I went to Android, Barrel. Yes, this is our fourth tweak, and this is Bloard. This is one of my favorites because it creates the keyboard experience so much better. Bloard is basically a tweak where it makes your keyboard black, which many of you may like, many of you may not, but if you like to change your keyboard color, this one's for you. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean. Usually your keyboard is white, and this one, my keyboard's black, as you see. Let me go ahead and try to turn it off so that you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't think I have to respring. Yeah, I have to respring to show you guys, which, you know, if you don't have this tweak, you know what I'm talking about. This tweak creates your keyboard to be black, and it's just so much easier. It makes everything better. I like it personally. So if you want to change the color of your keyboard to black, Bloard is the tweak to go. Our last and final tweak for today is going to be Boover, which is such a small customization. There I go again, not being able to pronounce it, but it's a small tweak, but also very big for people who aren't jailbroken. When they have a notification, as you see, I have notifications. It's usually red. The one on my messages here, it's usually red. With Boover, it creates everything so much easier. It matches the notification number matches the color of your app. So as you see on my iMessages, my notification color is green. On my Twitter, it's blue. On my Snapchat, it's yellow, and so on. It matches the color of your app. I think that's really cool. As you see here in my Chase, it's blue, so my notification one is blue. My Clash of Clans is brown. So that's basically what this tweak is. It matches the color of your app. And I think this is really cool. If you like little things like this, I recommend getting Boover. It's really simple, but it just makes the way that you like, the way that your screen looks and your whole device looks, it makes it so much more fun, I believe. So I really recommend you guys getting this. It's really cool. That's Boover for you guys. And make sure you enable. For a lot of these tweaks, you have to enable, disable, you know. And you usually have to save and respring, which I don't want to do because it does take a lot of time. For this one, it's pretty easy. You can position and size. You create it on your own. And the colors, you can actually make it any color you want. I have it put as to match the color of the app store. I'm sorry, of the apps. But you don't have to have it like that. You do whatever you do. And yeah, it's a simple tweak. These are my 5 tweaks for today. I have many more to show you guys, so please keep watching my tweaks, my videos. I made a lot of mistakes today. I promise that won't happen next time, or let's not make promises, but small tweaks that makes your whole entire experience so much better. I recommend you guys getting these tweaks. They're fun, they're easy, they're cool. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and please write any comments of what I can do better for next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, and hope you guys liked and enjoyed it. Bye.